Hello traders and welcome to another video review. Today is Tuesday, March 25th, 2025. Let's take a look at the daily time frame chart of the Bitcoin to USDC at Zondacrypto. We got a very nice bounce from the lows of 77,100 towards the 88, almost $89,000. Let's just mark this recent movement to the upside. So we are going to do the technical support, obviously 77,100. This is our major technical support, and now let's just measure how much did we actually went to the upside. So I need my price range tool. There you go. So from the lows to the yesterday high, let me just grab this one, and you can see that we went 15%. So that's not bad at all. Nevertheless, the last time we did a bounce, it was from this low to that high, and it was 21%. So this movement to the upside is still the lowest movement in the whole downside swing, right? So the chances for the downtrend to be continued are still quite high. Nevertheless, we moved back up a little bit towards the $89,000 level. And these days, that movement to the upside might be considered, unfortunately, corrective. Why? Because there was too many overlapping waves on the wave up. Okay, so that cannot be labeled as the impulsive wave. RSI, the relative strength index, must be applied to our chart. Okay, let's just take this one. The corners is a little bit too complicated. We are going to use the standard one, and as you can see, we broke above the level of 50. So any price above the level of 88,000 is likely to be considered as a positive price. I mean, made during the upward movement in the above the level of 50 on the RSI. So the positive territory, positive sentiment is being expanded. So let's say everything above 89,000, shall we agree? 88, 89,000 should be considered as a back of the positive sentiment to the Bitcoin. Nevertheless, we are still below the trend line. Let me just remove the magnet so we can do it a little bit better. Okay, so something, even if we apply the trend line like this, which is not bad, we are still trading, you can see, below the trend line. And if we apply our other horizontal lines, which are actually the most important lines on this chart, so let's just make them red again. You know that this is our supply zone. Even those three are enough to spot this this situation. We are below the supply zone, below the trend line. The outlook is still bearish. It's more bearish than a bullish. We need a nice movement to the upside, big nice candle like this one that will penetrate the supply zone and test the trend line, and this daily candle cannot be faded the very next day like it was before. Okay, so then we can see increase in RSI, so we can go above the level of 60, maybe 65, maybe even higher, and then there is some indication that the bulls are back in town and they are trying to do something. Particularly, they are trying to resume the uptrend, the long-term uptrend. If there is no such a situation here on this chart, we cannot assume that the market is trying to resume the uptrend. We should continue to observe the market, stay focused, stay vigilant, and treat this movement here, this 15% movement, as a purely corrective in nature. Maybe a little bit complex, maybe a little bit time consuming, because the low is on the March 11th, 2025. Nevertheless, it's still the corrective cycle during this upward swing. So it's a corrective cycle, upward pullback during the downswing or downtrend, at least in the short term. All right, so there needs to be a little bit more initiative, a little bit more of strength from the bulls, coming from the bulls, to increase the chances that the Bitcoin is back to the uptrend. Otherwise, that's what we get most likely. We are going to test this supply zone again, we are going to test this trend line again, and then the market would likely reverse. So this technical situation is make or break for the Bitcoin bulls. If they fail again, then chances for the bears to make another low below 77,100 are increasing. That's everything from me for today. Thank you very much for watching this analysis, and I hope I see you guys next time. Take care and bye bye.